Welcome to JoyTube. Today, we dive into a gripping tale from the book of Jasher, a story of courage, faith, and a family's stand against injustice. The story centers around Jacob and his sons, who were tested to their limits after a shocking event brought turmoil to their household. Stay tuned as we unravel a tale of strategy, courage, and divine intervention. Jacob, after years of wandering and trials, finally settled with his family near the city of Shechem in the land of Canaan. He bought a parcel of land and built a home. Life seemed peaceful. But fate had different plans. One day, Dinah, Jacob's daughter, joined the local women to enjoy the city's celebrations. But as she mingled with them, her beauty caught the eye of Shechem, the son of Hamor, the prince of the land. Consumed by desire, Shechem forcibly took Dinah to his home. When word reached Jacob and his sons about what happened to Dinah, their hearts burned with anger. Simeon and Levi, in particular, saw it as a gross violation of their family and heritage. They believed that Shechem and his entire household had sinned grievously, warranting a severe response. Before they acted, Shechem's father, Hamor, approached Jacob to ask for Dinah's hand in marriage for his son. To him, this was a way to settle the matter and forge unity between their peoples. Simeon and Levi saw an opportunity. They agreed to give Dinah in marriage to Shechem, but on one condition: every male in Shechem's city must be circumcised. Hamor and Shechem, eager for the union, readily agreed and convinced their people to undergo the procedure. 3 days later, while the men of Shechem were weakened, Simeon and Levi launched a daring raid. They struck swiftly, taking every male in the city by surprise and avenging the dishonor done to their sister. When Jacob saw the bloodshed, he feared the repercussions. He questioned his sons, worried they'd now become enemies to the surrounding nations. But Simeon and Levi were resolute. To them, it was an act of justice, a stand against Shechem's vile act. The surrounding Canaanite kings soon caught word of the event and were outraged. They viewed Jacob's family as a threat, fearing that they, too, would be attacked. They gathered their armies, intending to punish Jacob and his sons. As tensions escalated, Jacob and his father Isaac prayed fervently for deliverance. God heard their prayers and struck fear into the hearts of the Amorite kings. The advisors of the kings warned them that it wasn't just Jacob and his sons they were facing, it was their powerful God. They reminded the kings of stories about Jacob's lineage, of how God had protected Abraham, Isaac, and now Jacob. Fearing the wrath of a divine power, the kings decided to withdraw. They saw that it would be folly to go against Jacob's God, and they returned to their lands. At the Lord's command, Jacob and his family returned to Bethel, where he builds an altar to honor the Almighty for delivering him and his sons. But tragedy strikes. Jacob's beloved mother, Rebekah, passes away. Stricken with grief, he mourns not only her but also her nurse, Deborah, who had been a motherly figure since his youth. Jacob continues his journey, but near Ephrath, Rachel, his beloved wife, goes into labor. She brings forth a son, whom Jacob names Benjamin, but the birth is fatal. Rachel dies, leaving Jacob heartbroken. He buries her along the road, marking her resting place with a stone that stands to this day. Grief, tension, and rivalry stir within the family. Reuben, Leah's son, feels betrayed when Jacob chooses to stay in the tent of Rachel's maid, Bilhah. In a moment of fury, he disrupts Jacob's quarters, a decision that costs him his birthright, which is given to Joseph, while Judah is granted kingship and Levi the priesthood. Jacob's return to Shechem stirs the surrounding Canaanite kings. Word of the sons of Jacob's past attack spreads quickly. The kings, fearing for their cities, assemble massive armies to confront Jacob. A coalition forms, led by Jashub, the powerful king of Tapnach, and 6 other mighty kings. The demand? To answer for the destruction of Shechem and leave Canaan for good. With no choice but to defend their family, the sons of Jacob take up their arms. Jacob, now aged but full of faith, prays to the Almighty, pleading for his family's deliverance. As his voice reaches the heavens, the earth trembles, and a supernatural fear grips the armies of the Canaanite kings. Judah, fierce and unyielding, faces Jashub, the most formidable warrior among the kings. As arrows fly, the Almighty intervenes, causing Jashub's arrows to miss their mark. Judah, undeterred, seizes a massive stone and hurls it at Jashub, knocking him from his horse. Judah strikes, severing the king's head in a climactic victory. Each of Jacob's sons fights with unmatched valor. Levi, leading his men, faces Elon, king of Gaash, and his 14 captains. They charge, swords clashing, until Levi's strength overcomes his foes. With the help of divine intervention, Jacob's family defeats the kings, leaving their enemies scattered and their faith intact. As the dust settles, Jacob and his family emerge victorious, their enemies fleeing in fear. But this victory comes at a cost. Loved ones are lost, family ties are tested, and sacrifices are made. Jacob's journey has not only been a physical one but a profound test of faith and resilience. And so, the legacy of Jacob, now known as Israel, lives on, a tale of survival, a testament of faith, and a promise to his descendants that no power on earth could destroy what the Almighty has blessed. Stay tuned for the next episode as we continue the journey of Israel's lineage and the extraordinary events that unfold. In this episode, we've covered not just a historical tale, but the story of triumph, heartbreak, and faith. Jacob's family, forged through trial and divine intervention, and sets the stage for an epic future. Don't miss the next episode where prophecies unfold as the sons of Israel's journey continues. In a powerful display of faith, courage, and strategy, Jacob's family overcame both personal and external battles. This story is a reminder of the strength found in family, the courage to stand for justice, and the power of faith when faced with overwhelming odds. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more incredible tales from ancient texts. Thanks for watching. This is JoyTube signing out.